and I want to play the game with you. Life can be terribly tame if you don't play the game with two. And I want to play the game with you.
Feeling all right? Anyway, welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and children. Welcome to the Generation Game. Nice to see you, Yes. And this is the 8th show of the series, just in case anybody's counting. And, oh, by the way, thank you for the letters and thank you for the games. A couple of people sent us games, and a couple of them we are going to use in a couple of weeks' time. And we thought, what a good idea, because it's a show by you and for you, so why not be in the production? So if you have a game, and you know the kind of thing we do, you know, what we get away with, you know the kind of thing that we're trying to do, so write it as plainly as you can, or, you know, send us a letter and write to this address. Bruce Forsyth and the Generation Game, Games Department. Games Department. It's a room at the back where I sort of go out of my mind. BBC Television Centre, Wood Lane, London. All right, then? So we'd love to hear from you, and, you know, we might even send you a little prize and mention your name. Well, at this part of the show, we always say hello to our hostess, so let's meet the very, very lovely Anthea Redfern. Hey, haven't you put on a bit of weight?
Don't be silly, Bruce. He's a sort of job person.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have any more of them. You did. Well, now, let's have a look at the 8 who are going to generate. There they are. All right, my love, off you go. And bring on the first couple, who are...
Brian and Tony Woodruff.
I see. You're not Brian, are you?
Oh, no.
No, over here. Did you get up late?
Yes, just arrived.
Nice. Well, now then, Brian,
yes.
You're a personnel officer in hospital administration.
That's right.
You've worked in this for 30 years, with the exception of 3 years at the end of the war when you were in the Navy.
Yes.
You belong to an amateur dramatic group and who perform plays in Winchester Cathedral.
Well, yes.
Not necessarily religious plays, but mystery ones.
Yes, you know the mysteries, the religious dramas of the medieval times.
But that's very unusual, isn't it?
Yes, we...
In a cathedral.
Well, no, they do it in cathedrals all over the country.
They do?
Yeah.
And you also did a special... Well, I didn't know about that. You also did a special play to commemorate an anniversary of St Swithin.
Yes, it's a wet place, Winchester.
Who is, the patron saint of Winchester Cathedral. Well, you should have done a musical. Oh, I can see it now, St Swithin, singing in the rain. I'd have played the lead for you. Anyway, Tony, I wasn't being rude about that, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, well, I don't have to say anything, do I? You're studying chemistry at Merton College in Oxford.
Well, I'm supposed to be, yeah.
Oh, you're supposed to be. Yeah. And you did a year's VSO work in East Africa. What is VSO?
That stands for Voluntary Service Overseas.
Oh, I see.
Teaching.
Yeah, marvellous. And while you were there, you were made head of the maths and science department of a secondary school, and you were only 18 at the time, and you were the head.
Yeah.
Well, that's absolutely great. And last year you spent 2.5 months in the USA travelling around, and you worked in supermarkets and washed dishes to earn extra money.
Yeah, and I've still got the dishpan hands to prove it.
Well, but it's good to know people go to all that trouble. And what about those supermarkets in America? Aren't they big, the supermarkets?
They're expensive,
yeah. But they're so big, by the time you get out, the food's gone off. Let's hope the games are better than the jokes, folks. Otherwise, we're all up. Anyway, come over here, then, Brian and Tony, and we'll meet the next couple, Anthea, who are...
Dick and Simon Surtees.
Close in here. Right. Dick Surtees from Tarrant City.
That's right.
And you're a bachelor?
Yes.
Oh.
Nephew. Nephew.
Oh, your nephew! Oh, sorry. I thought, blimey, what a slip up. Oh, God. And you're an ex-army major, and you served in France and Germany during the war, and after retiring went into the animal food manufacturing business and were so successful that you got taken over by a tobacco firm.
Well, yes.
That's roughly it. You play squash?
Yes.
Orange or lemon? You like watching cricket and rugger, and your main occupation is doing your own housework.
That's absolutely right.
You are a busy little baby. Never mind. Now, Simon, you sell advertising space in a local paper in Durham City.
No, Newcastle.
Oh, Newcastle.
Yeah.
What's the name of the paper?
The Journal.
The Journal. Let's certes sell you. Space. Hope you get some money out of that. Right, you'd like to be a writer?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, once you've learned how to read, it's easy. I'm improving all the time. And you're a very keen theatre and cinema goer. You like music of all types. You play squash as well and watch cricket. And you have a twin brother.
Yep.
Is he here tonight?
No.
Oh, it could have been a lovely moment. Never mind. We're now ready for our first game. Could we have our first game? It's a little involved, this in getting it organised, but I'm sure it's a very topical.
Yes.
A very topical game. So if you'll just go over to your lectern over there, Brian and Tony, and Simon and Dick over here to the lectern, we'll show you what it's all about. As you see, we're getting set up there. They are the cellars of the House of Commons, where that dastardly deed was done. Now, you're going to see some plotters, some of the plotters in a moment. They'll be numbered 1 and upwards, as your numbers are here. They are all famous people that you know terribly, terribly well. But, of course, they do have a disguise. They will sing a little bit of a song. After they've sung the song, or while they're singing the song, you just write down from 1 and upwards who you think it is. Is that quite clear? Let's get back to the dastardly plot.
One man went to blow up the House of Commons. One man went to blow up the House of Commons. Your turn. Your turn.
Okay, second one coming up now.
2 men went to blow up the House of Commons. 2 men went to blow up the House of Commons.
3 guys went to blow up the House of Commons. 3 guys went to blow up the House of Commons.
Number 4 coming up there.
1 man went to blow up the House of Commons. 1 man went to blow up the House of Commons.
Now number 5 coming up.
5 guys went to blow up the House of Commons. 5 guys went to blow up the House of Commons.
Very good, number 5. Number 6 coming up now. Remember where you are. I think number 6 has nodded off.
6 men went to blow up the Commons. 6 men went to blow up the Commons. Hello, my darlings.
Am I doing that wrong? 6 men, 5 men, 4 men, 3 men, 2 men, 1 man, and their bombs up the House of Commons. All together, up the House of Commons. Come on! Up the House of Commons! Up the House of Commons! Comrades, when the day of reckoning comes, this could turn into a revolution. But wait a minute, 6 plotters? There should be at least 1 beefeater. Please, by the way, if you recognise, write down who you think it is.
Forsooth.
And 2 more marks if you know who's in the barrel.
What? A beefeater you couldn't even catch a mouth.
Hey,
Now,
I say, Mr. Bruce.
Yes?
I don't know what's been in this barrel, but it certainly wasn't gunpowder.
I don't wish to know that. And watch yourself. I used to sell brushes for a living.
That's the end of that. Now, we'll see the marking. All right, then. Would you mind, Anthea, turn around the other side? Come round either side of me, will you, if you will? Right, now, number 1. What have they got for number 1 over there, Anthea?
Number 1, they're right. It's Lance Percival.
What? Well, there you spot the surprise. They've got Lance Percival as well. Would you mind changing the... Of course. Lance Percival it was. So 2 points each for that, Arthur. All right? Now, the second one, what have they got for that, Anthea?
Alan Freeman.
And they've got Alan Freeman as well here. Let's have a look and see if it was Alan. Yes. The fool to himself, Alan Freeman. 2 points each for that. Aren't they doing well? The third one.
The third one they didn't get, but somebody's just said Ronald Fraser here on my left, so can that go
Well, they
in?
didn't write it down,
No, they
did they?
didn't.
No, if you didn't...
Thunderbox, actually.
No, if you didn't write it down, that's unfortunate. We've got Ronald Fraser here, but let's have a look and see if it is. Is it? Yes, of course. Oh, the well-known thespian. Yes, Ronald Fraser. Now, what have they got? So it's 2 points just for this side, Arthur. The next one?
The next one, Jimmy Hill.
Jimmy Hill?
Yes.
Was that when he used to play football or afterwards?
We thought his football was in the barrel.
Yes, well, they've got Kenny Bowl this side. Which is even worse in a way. Will you identify yourself, Plotter?
What a blooming nerve I got.
Yes! I should definitely make a comeback now, Long. Now, the next one, what have they got for number 5? This will be good.
Number 5, I'm afraid they couldn't get at all.
Oh,
No
he'll be
idea.
thrilled about... Number 5 will be thrilled about this. Laurence Olivier. Do you want to keep it on? I couldn't take it off. Will you identify yourself, sir?
I'm stark naked underneath.
Laurence Olivier. Oh. There we are. Well done, David Nixon. And number 6. Now, this probably caused a lot of confusion, I should say. How could you disguise it? Yes.
Number 6, Charles Drake.
Charles Drake, yes. Charlie Drake here, but you'll still get 2 points.
Yes.
Charlie, absolutely magnificent.
Thank you.
Oh, you're not going to do the song then? And what did they have by chance for Basil Brush? I mean, what do they have for that?
Basil Brush.
Basil Brush and Basil Brush here as well. 2 points each. That's lovely. And gentlemen, thank you for doing this silly little bit. And the BBC have asked me to thank you personally. And we don't normally do this, but we're going to pay you out on the night. It was 15 readies, wasn't it? Box of matches for you, 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 box of matches for you. Thank you very much. And Basil, nothing for you. All right? Thank you very much, ladies. What a nice place. We do thank them for coming along and doing such a nonsense bit. I know you enjoyed that as well. Yes. Good mates to have, I tell you that. Now, Tony and Brian have got 8, Dick and Simon 10. So it's very, very close. Just that one Ronald Fraser let you down there.
Well, you got it.
He got it and you didn't believe it.
I didn't believe it.
Right. Well, let's get on with game number 2. This is a little bit more intelligent, shall we say. And you have 2 boards that are coming on now. You see the top of the boards, we have some very famous gentlemen. Underneath, symbols that pertain to those gentlemen. All we want you to do is put the right symbol underneath the right face. OK? It's as simple as that. So let's get on with it, starting from now. You were meant for me. I was meant for you. Nature fashioned you, and when she was done, you were all the nice things turned into one. You're like a plaintive melody that never sets me free. Right, quick, finish as quick as you can. Right, there we are. Over there, Anthea, and do a bit of marking. There we are. Back here, Dick and Simon, at the back here with me, if you will. Are you ready, Anthea?
Yes, I am.
Good. Now, the top left-hand corner here, we have, of course, Mr. Quintin Hogg, the Lord Chancellor, and what have they put underneath that?
They're right, the Scales of Justice.
Yeah, and of course you put the quill here, which is wrong. It should be the Scales of Justice. So 2 points for the other side there, Arthur, but nothing for here. The next one, Michael Hazeltine, Minister for Aerospace. And what do they put underneath that?
I'm afraid they put the train, which is wrong. It should be Concorde.
The train, yes, it should be Concorde, and you're wrong as well. You've put the sort of the common market map. Right, so no points for that. The next one is Sir John Betjeman.
Yes.
Poet Laureate.
Yes.
And that should have underneath it the quill.
Quill, which is right.
They've got the quill.
Yes, they
oh,
have,
good.
which is right.
Two for the quill then. And nothing for here. They've got the Concorde here, so that's absolutely wrong. The next one is Sir Alf Ramsey, of course, the England football team manager. And what do they put under Sir Alf?
The World Cup.
The World Cup?
Yes.
Well, that is absolutely right, and right here as well, Dick and Simon. 2 points each. The next one, Christopher Soames, the Common Market Commissioner. And what do they put underneath that?
They're right. They've put the little map for the common market.
The little map,
yes.
that's it, the common market map. And you've got the Scales of Justice, absolutely wrong. This side here, next one is Richard Marsh, chairman of Billy's brother, chairman of British Rail Board. And what have they got underneath that?
They've got the Concorde, which is wrong. It should be the train.
I know it should be the train, dear. I've got it all written down here, I know. OK, it's the train, and you've got it right here, so you've got 2 points for that, just for this side. And the next one, Sir Arthur Bliss,
yes.
Master of the Queen's Music, the Ronnie Hazlehurst of the Palace. Hey, good old Ron. What have they got underneath Sir Arthur Bliss, darling?
They're right. It's the music sheet with the baton.
With the baton. I love the way you say that, the baton.
I know, I'm good.
Absolutely right. 2 points each for that. Thank you very much, Anthea. Right, down to the front, my loves. And let's have a look once more at that old scoreboard. There we are, Tony and Brian, 18, Dick and Simon, 16. So you overtook them in the end. You were 2 points behind, and then you caught them up. So there we are. There are your consolation prizes. Sorry to give you the elbow. And we'll be seeing you in our semi-finals. Thanks a lot. Hey! That was a very close game. And our next contestants, Anthea, are...
Esther and Saliva Latter. Oh, Sylvia.
It's all right, dear. Saliva, God, no. Your saliva, yes. And, of course, it should be Sylvia. That's right. Sorry about that, dear. Anyway, from Bournemouth. Yes. We got that right, anyway. Yes. And you're a housewife, married to an antique dealer.
That's right. Yes.
And you're his best customer.
That's right.
Oh, well, that's nice to know. You enjoy boating and walking and are very keen on health food and keep fit. And you make your own wholemeal bread. Right. Oh, I wish I'd have known.
Yes, I should have brought you some.
Oh, I love wholemeal bread. Oh, it's my weakness.
Well, next time you come to Bournemouth, you come, I'll make you
I will do,
yes,
I will do.
Right.
Don't we get on well? Didn't I get on well with you? Oh, she's nice as well. And you're on the House Committee of the Holiday Blind Home, for which you organise little charity concerts.
That's right.
And you play the piano, your daughter sings and plays the clarinet, and your husband plays the drums.
That's right, yes.
You sure you don't want opportunity knocks? You're waiting to be discovered. Yes. Well, you sound like you do the lot. And Esther, also from Bournemouth. What part of Bournemouth, by the way?
Eastcliff.
Oh.
Yes, we're in the tallest block of flats in Bournemouth. You know the one?
Oh, yeah, well, you look down on everybody.
That's
yes,
right,
I know.
yes.
Yes. And you work as a temporary secretary,
right.
Esther, and you went to an art college and you love painting and drawing. You're a keen swimmer, you enjoy all sports, you sing and play the clarinet and penny whistle, and you were school champion at chess, and you make your own clothes. Don't you ever go to bed, do you? You do? Did you make this?
No.
Oh, what a shame. It could have been a lovely moment. Never mind. Over here, Esther and Saliva. I'll never get over that. And our next couple, Anthea, are...
Barbara Mitchell and Carol Garrett.
I see. Come nice and close in here, Barbara. How are you? You all right? And Carol? Now then, Barbara, from Laken Heath in Suffolk, and you run a little village grocery shop.
I bought a £40 of jelly babies for you.
I love jelly babies. Keep your own meal. I've got the jelly babies here. That's very nice of you, and I do like them. And you trained in mime and tap dancing, but the war put paid to a theatre career, and you went into the signals during the war. Well, it's the same thing, all miming, you know. Yeah. Send more socks. Now, Carol, you're a personal assistant to the marketing services side of an advertising agency. You used to be a show jumper. Oh, did you go lame? And you rode in the Scottish junior team, so you must have been very good. You lived in India as well with your parents for 2.5 years, and during this time you played polo and did horse racing. You travelled a lot, and you went to a finishing school in Switzerland.
Yes.
Oh, I went to a finishing school. Soon after I went there, finished. Get another game for you. Well, oh, yes, we've got a game for you, but first of all, you just have to sit down over there, if you will. Just sit down on your seat, over here, my love, so that we can keep you in your teams. And you're going to see a demonstration. Now, all you've got to do is just watch somebody do something. We very proudly present someone to demonstrate for us, Mr. Sam Smith. Have a look at this.
Hold the trowel comfortably in the hand, thumb on top, draw your mortar down, rolling action, place it, spread and hollow it out. Let your brick go down easily. Sight your brick so that you judge near enough upright. Now, roll, pick up, spread, hollow it out, cut it off. Now carefully, have to put a cross joint on, so end up on one,
that's
two,
the tricky bit.
And there's the cross joint. And once again, draw down, roll, hollow out, cross joint there, and it will stay there, you hope. And lastly, cross joint there.
All right now?
Yes. Just check it for level.
Yes.
Straight.
Yeah. Well done. Well done, Sam. And good luck with all your teaching as well. I know you go to a lot of these schools, these building schools, and do a bit of teaching. Good luck with your books, your teaching, and everything you do. But don't go away, because we want you to do the judging afterwards. All right? Over there with you, Sam. Now then. All right, Saliva? Sylvia? We're going to start now. Up you come, and you two get behind this one here, if you will. And you and Esther, Sylvia, go round to that one. All right? And Carol and Barbara here. You can work as a team for this, and you've just got to do the corner bit, all right? Just round the corner bit. You've got, oh, you know, well, Rome wasn't built in a day, starting from now. What happened? What was that? Go on. You want some more saliva? Tea break. Well, that was absolute. Just wait for the sign of your work. Aren't you glad you wrote in? Over here, Sam, will you? And let's have a look at the job in hand here. Have a good look at that and see what they've been at. Oh, you have got a mistake. Have we got some towels for the ladies? What do you think, Sam?
Well, I've heard of solving the housing situation, but this is ridiculous.
It's just as good.
But this really was handcraft, this side.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they've done better with their feet. But how many marks out of 10, do you think?
I think it's worth 6.
It's worth 6 out of 10.
For the effort.
Well done, well done. Wipe your hands on these. All right, then, wipe your hands on. And how about over here, Sylvia and Esther?
Well, it is a little straighter, and if they're
straighter, yeah.
ever hard up for a job, they can come to a building site and I'll give them a job as
Yes,
tea girls.
it is probably a bit better, isn't it? Yes, how many marks then, Sam?
I think 7.
7. 7 for that one. Well done, Sylvia and Esther. OK? And thank you again, Sam. Off you go then. Come down and give your hands a good old wipe on there. That's it. You two actually didn't get as messy as you two. I've never seen anything like it. But you're all right, now? Good. Let's have a look at the old scoreboard. Esther and Sylvia 7, Carol and Barbara 6. So there's only 1 point in it. The games are close tonight, aren't they? So we have our next game, which if you'll just throw the towels away and we get the blindfolds, it's all props this week. Right, and round you. Oh, you can take those off, yes. For goodness sake, it's like a strip club. All right then. That's fine. Jolly good. Feel better now? Hold that, my dear. And on go the blindfolds. OK? This game's called Drop 'em. Don't worry, you don't have to do anything. I'll do all the dropping, all right? OK, then, do you feel up to it? It's the only way. Right, now, just stand there, if you will, on a slight angle. And you here on a slight angle, Carol and Barbara, slight angle now. Now, I'm going to drop some objects. What I want you to do is tell me what you think they are. Now, I'll be doing it in pairs. Carol and Barbara, I will start off with you. All right, then? So have a good listen and tell me what you think this is. Just Carol and Barbara, all right? Listen.
Piece of wood.
Piece of wood. How wide and how long? Huh? Oh, it doesn't matter. You got
long.
It doesn't matter. I was just being foolish to myself. All right then. So it's 2 points for Carol and Barbara. Right, Esther and Sylvia. Listen to this. What do you think this is?
Pencils.
Pencils? Yes, you're right. How many?
About a dozen.
About well, it's half a dozen, but you still get 2 points. Don't worry. Carol and Barbara. What do you think this is?
Wellington boot. Two Wellington boots.
2 Wellington boots. Good girl. Right, OK, 2 points for that, OK? Right, now then, Esther and Sylvia, listen to this. What do you think this is?
A brick.
Absolutely right. Do you agree with that, Sylvia? OK, 2 points for that. Now, listen carefully, Carol and Barbara. What do you think this is?
A bowler hat.
A bowler hat.
Paper ball.
No, she's right. She's right. Did you see anything?
No.
Too good, this kid. Right, now, what do you think this is, Esther and Sylvia? What do you think this is? Listen.
Some tin. It's a tin can or something.
A what?
Some tin can.
Yes, tin can. Well, it can be used. Just a tin can.
Well, yeah.
All right, then, nothing for that. Sorry. This one over here, Carol and Barbara, what do you think this is? All right, listen.
Pack of cards.
Yeah, she's good, this one. You should be in a thought-reading act. OK, now, the last one for Esther and Sylvia. Listen to this.
Oh, something wet.
Something wet? Well, not very wet. Any idea?
Bit of,
I think you're...
Bit of dough or
Bit
something.
of dough, you're right. 2 points for that. Very good indeed. That's not easy. That's not easy at all. OK, oh, sorry. Let me take these off you. She was very good, your Carol, that, wasn't she, dear? Sorry, they're a bit tight, aren't they? You haven't got your full size, just as well you haven't, dear.
My eyes are coming out the back of my head.
Good, thanks again, Anthea. And let's have a look at... Sorry they're so tight, but we... Oh, yeah, so they're on mascara, you see. I never wear it. Let's have a look. Esther and Sylvia, 13. Carol and Barbara, 14. Just 1 point in it. What a close one. It was a chamber pot.
Oh.
Yes, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Well, now, here are your consolation prizes. So sorry to lose you, but you've been lovely contestants, and it was so very, very close. And we'll see you in our semi-final that will be coming up very soon. Thank you. Well, let's get on with our semi-final. As you see, Tony and Brian will be playing Carol and Barbara. Well, they're sitting over there, so peaceful, not knowing what's in store. And by the way, I didn't make this clear at the start of the show. Of course, you are Tony's father.
I hope so, yes.
Right?
So I believe.
And Barbara, you are Carol's mother. Definitely. Yeah, well, I know, probably everybody, you know, but I didn't mention this. And with that uncle, that funny uncle, you know what I mean? You never know, do you? Anyway, I thought I'd introduce you to yourselves. Now, this game, it's a kind of a new thing. We didn't know whether to try it. And let's have a look at our semi-final.
Gentlemen, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this programme of wrestling from the BBC Theatre at Shepherd's Bush. This is a catchweight contest of 30 minutes, 6 5-minute rounds, 1 fall, 1 submission or a knockout to the winner. Introducing on my left from Sydenham, SE26, Robbie Barron. Give him a hand. And his opponent, the European middleweight champion, Mick McManus. Your commentator, Mr. Peter Coburn. And your referee, Mr. Bruce Forsyth. Referee, Mr. Bruce Forsyth.
Thank you, Frankie, for the confidence. All right. Good. Right. Okay, right. Right. All right, lads, I want to... You won't get any more jelly babies. Well, you know the rules. You can break them if you like. I want a good, clean, rough fight. All right, lads? Away you go, right? You know the rules.
Mick McManus comes in the head hold now on Robbie Barron. Wrist lock on Mick McManus from Robbie Barron. Mick McManus down. Double wrist lock. Head scissors on Robbie Barron. Still a head scissors. And Robbie Barron springs out.
Well done.
Leg dive, toe hold into a lever. Face bar on Robbie Barron. Head chance. Reverse head chance. Too close to the edge. Wrist lock. And break. Double Nelson on Mick McManus and roll and arm lever. Head scissors on Mick.
Yeah.
Only 5 seconds to go in
Only
this the
5
first
seconds
round. What a match. Yeah, we have a lovely head there. Shoulder press. Shoulder press on Robbie Barron.
1, 2. A game, Mick. It's only a game. All right, then. Well, now... Look, as this is more a fella's game than a girl's game, and this will give you more time to decide whether you want to wrestle with Mick or... No, can you take your skirt off? No, actually, you're going to take the parts of the MC and the referee and the commentator. So that's all you've got to do. But as it's more a man's game than a women's game, we're going to give you a slight advantage by going first, so that you can have another look at what actually happens. All right, then? And I'll explain to these if we come... Now, who wants to do the MC and the referee?
No, I'll do the commentator. I don't.
All right.
I'll do that.
OK. Make a decision in your life. All right, then? Right, now, Peter over here will sort of help you with the holds and everything, but you elaborate and go on, you know, the way you do. Make sure you know who is who. Now, the referee, the MC, first of all, when you come out, first of all, my lords, ladies and gentlemen, build it up the way Frankie did, you know. Really power it out.
Okay,
say who they are, sock it to them, that's the idea. And don't forget, when you're the referee, if they get the shoulders on the deck, it's 1, 2, 3. If they're 3, they count it out. If one of them does a throw, you have to count up to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 10. And if they go outside the square or the ring, why they call that? I'll never know. Anyway, if they go out of there, you have to attempt to break and get them back in. All right then?
Okay. The names
away
again?
you go.
The names again?
The names again? He wants to know your name. Oh, Mick, sick as a pig, right? Make them up. If you don't know,
right.
Make them up. Look at his face. You must think of something. Right.
My lords, ladies and gentlemen, it's the fight of the century. In the red corner, we have... On my right... On my right, in the blue corner, Mick McManus. And on my left, in the red corner, Fred Smith. Okay, I want a clean fight. When I tell you to break, I want you to break. If I count you out, you stay on the canvas.
And here they come, ladies and gentlemen. They're coming in, and he's got a beautiful headlock straight away, and he's thrown with a whip. It's a beautiful drop, and they're struggling away there. They're struggling in the middle. It's an arm lever down. Headlock. And McManus is leading on him. It's really a body press. It's a body press. It's absolutely fantastic. And with a colossal flip, he's got him off there. Oh, this is a terrific fight, ladies and gentlemen. And they're together now. Another headlock. And he goes, Robbie Barron. And I've nearly gone as well. And there he goes again. He's being thrown all over the ring with a beautiful whip. And down he goes again with a leg lever. And oh, this looks painful. This looks painful. And he's holding. Leg lever. And he's over with a headlock. Down. This is keeping everybody on their toes here tonight. What a fight. This is the fight of the century. And it's a whip, and my God, there's more whips than a horse race. And he's down again. Whips, whips, whips all the way. And a body press. And they're out of the ring. Oh, this is superb. Break them up.
Get the other man! Come on! Who's going to be the referee? You! Oh, you're... I wouldn't argue with you myself. Right, do the commentating. All right, take over. All right, then. You know what to do, darling. Don't you? First of all, you do the announcement, the MC, and then all that sort of bit, and then you go over and inspect the boys, Mick and Bob, and then, you know, if their shoulders on the ground, as before, you count to 3. If they go down, if they get a throw, you count up to 10, and if they go outside, you get them to break. All right, then? And you do the commentary. All right, Carol? Away you go, love. Peter will help you. Off you go. Right, okay.
My lords, ladies and gentlemen, at Shepherd's Bush tonight, we have much pleasure in presenting the European champion, Mick McManus.
has got a headlock on Baron. Still a headlock. And shoulder press.
Count him!
No. Body press still on. A side headlock with a whip. An arm lever. Another whip. And yet another head there.
Yeah, push it back.
Now Baron is down in the corner.
3.
McManus is penalised.
10 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go.
Leg scissors by Baron.
Break him.
That's the end of round 1.
Break him.
Right, out.
No, who's his leg? Now get his leg. Carol, come over here and help. Tony and Brian, come back here and... Wait, what lovely fellas, eh? I bet you never thought, eh?
He's much smaller.
He's much smaller than you think, yes, I know. Oh, I've been pushing him around all day. One way or another. Well, now, let's have Frankie Blake, the man who knows about the whole thing. Frankie, well, let's get down a bit further here, actually, on our marks. And what did you think?
I think they were both marvellous. Now, I'm not going to differentiate between either of them. I've got certain technical... my teeth are slipping.
Yeah, of course.
Technical problems, but I'm not going to even worry about them. What's the final score? What am I allowed to give them?
Well, I think they've been so good, I think we should... I think it's a tie.
No, but how many am I allowed to give them?
Well, give them both 20 each. I think they deserve it.
That's what I'm going to give them. Good luck and thank you very much indeed. Thank you. And you too. Thank you. And Bruce, ladies and gentlemen, first time I've been on this show, a wonderful show, a lot of success, Bruce, and God bless you.
Thank you. Isn't he a nice, quiet fella? Thank you, Frankie Blake. Well, thank you, darling. Yes, you've been both so good, and it would be unfair, completely unfair, to say, yes, we'll give it to one couple. I agree completely with what's been going over in the corner. So we're going to have a tiebreaker. So all get in a line. All get in a line along there, nice and close together. It'll be the first one out of the 4 of you that will win the point. And there's only 1 point to be won, so here we go. And the first one who shouts out, providing they're correct. OK, here we go.
One question.
One question, yes.
These are questions you're asking us now.
Well, do you want to go to the pub?
All right.
I'm dying for a drink. Anyway, just one question, the first one who answers. Right, who played the part of the Godfather in the film of the same Brando? I think, yes, Barbara. Barbara was just there. Do you agree? Just there, my love. Well, there we are. I'm sorry it had to end like that. I wish we could do the wrestling bit all over again.
Oh, it's nice, yes.
But Brian and Tony, could we have your consolation prizes, please? And my loves, you'll be going into the next final bit that will be coming up in a moment. So, let's have a look at the old scoreboard. Tony and Brian, 20. Carol and Barbara, 21. All right, then, there are the consolation prizes, Brian and Tony, and I'm sorry it had to end like that. OK, a wonderful show. Thank you so much. Good night. Just face the front, Will. Just face the front and come back here and face right, because we've got another question, or rather 3 questions coming up. The first one who answers each question will win the point, providing, of course, is the correct answer. All right, then. The first one. Who was king of the gods in Greek mythology?
Jupiter. Oh, Christ. My thought is...
Well, actually, Jupiter is in Roman mythology, so you were very near, actually, but Zeus is in Greek mythology. Yes, of course, you see. Yes. Now, then, the second one coming up. Who lived at 221B Baker Street?
Sherlock Holmes.
Yes. Oh, you knew him. Right. Oh, you were in 221C, were you, Barbara? Sneaky. Right. Number 3 coming up. You're 1 ahead at the moment, Barbara. Which king was Guy Fawkes trying to blow up in 1605?
Charles II. Charles I.
No, it was James I. So you won, dear, because you were 1 up, weren't you? So there we are, Carol. She's got rid of you, dear. But I'm sure she'll win a few things for you as well. I hope so. Down here, Barbara. Down the back. Sit yourself down and let me know if you're there. Are you there, Barbara? Right, take the screens away, please. Good. The conveyor belt will move and lots of articles will pass before your eyes. We want you to have a real good look, Barbara, and relax, dear. You'll be better if you relax. All right, then? You've got 45 seconds to have a look, starting from now.
A step stool, an electric shampoo polisher, an electric fry pan, a cuddly bull, a cassette tape recorder, an executive briefcase, 3 cushions, an electric kettle, a set of steak knives, an electric toaster, 4 goblets, a fondue set, a jug and glasses, electric clock, a table lamp, a basket.
All right, then. Round you come, Barbara. And keep thinking all the time. Keep thinking. All right, my love? There you are. Over here. Did you have a good look?
I hope so.
I hope you did as well, because everything you remember you saw on the conveyor, you will take home with you tonight. So you have 45 seconds to recount your thoughts, starting from now.
Hoover steps.
Hoover steps.
Fondue
set.
Glasses.
Yes. Glasses.
Briefcase. Goblets. Transistor.
A transistor, yes, a tape recording
a
thing.
Cow.
A cow. Well, it was a bull, actually. Mind you, it was facing the other way. Never mind. Sorry, dear.
A laundry thing.
A laundry thing, yes, a sort of a cleaner and shampooer, yes.
No, a laundry basket.
A laundry basket. So, did you get the shampoo as well? You did, yes.
Toaster.
A toaster, yes, absolutely right. Do you have steak a lot?
Fondue set.
The fondue set, yeah, but you have steak a lot?
Knives.
Knives, yeah, that's it, knives, set of knives. Oh, yes. Yeah, a lamp. A lamp. Didn't she do well? Look at all this. I'll bring Carol in. There you are, I told you. She really... Oh, look at that. Oh, we're going to be fights when we get home. Well, that's all we've got time for this week. Hope you can join us again next week. And don't forget to write the games in. Good night, and God bless you all. Thank you so much.
It's the name of the game, and I want to play the game with you. Life can be terribly tame if you don't play the game with two. Yes, the name of the game is life, and you may find lots of trouble and strife, and you can end up taking all the blame, because the name of the game is life. Yeah, the name of the game is life. The name of the game